Welcome back to Our Issues Birmingham. I'm speaking with Mark Davis today about Vets for Vets and other related charities to Vets for Vets. So finish up what you were telling us about.
We donate to Saving Forgotten Warriors, Foals of Honor, the Alabama War Memorial out on 459. We help them out too. So anybody,
the one out toward Overton?
Right. Yes, I'm on the
Liberty
board of directors.
Park?
Yep, I'm on the board of directors now in my spare time.
What a beautiful place. I met General Krulak out there.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
And he's been a guest on our show.
Yeah.
As a consequence of him speaking at a garden club.
Oh, really?
And I was attending. What a secret pearl.
Oh, I know.
That no one knows
26
exists.
acres up there. It's beautiful property up there on the hill. And so we basically donated money. Their flag they have to replace every year because the wind's so bad. Mm-hmm. So we donated, I think it was $800 for them to replace that flag.
That's great.
So we help veterans and veteran causes is what we do. Like we've helped Aldridge Gardens. I've served on the board of directors at Aldridge Gardens. And I designed and developed a Veterans Memorial Arbor there to honor our veterans.
That's great. It's beautiful. I've seen it.
Have you seen the Veterans Arbor? Yeah.
Well, that's another beautiful spot.
It is.
That we have here.
And there we have the first three young men killed from Hoover. I have their bronze bust mounted there too.
Yes, I saw that on your website.
And what we did, and that kind of leads me into the Alabama Fallen Warriors project.
Yeah. Is that the bronze bust?
That's the bronze bust, yeah. And what happened was after we did Andrew Hand's bust, who went to Hoover High School, Colonel Lee Busby, a retired Marine from Tuscaloosa, he called me up. He said, "Mark, I want to do one more." And I said, "What do you mean?" "I want to do another bust." And I said, "Well, how many do we have?" "Well, since 9/11 and the War on Terror, we've had 120 Alabamians killed since the War on Terror. Wow. There have been 9 bronze busts built. We just built, remember Michael Spann, the first veteran killed in the war? He's a CIA agent. He went to Auburn. His bust is now down at Auburn. We did Mark Forrester the other day. His bust is at the University of Alabama in the Veterans Affairs Office. Then we just did Jerome Murkison the other day. There's 111 young men and women left.
That we're trying to raise money to do bust stuff.
And so I've got 111 to go, and it's about $11,000 for each bust, which includes design, sculpting, casting, includes a pedestal that will go on.
Who does your work?
Colonel Busby does it. God has given him a gift. He's the sculptor. He was an infantryman in the Marines and just had this vision of I want to support veterans. And he actually sculpted his own bust first, and then he did Michael Spann's. So what we're trying to do is raise the money and raise awareness.
And that's for cost.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's for each one. That's right. It's break even. So it's a nonprofit 501c3. But what you got to remember is when a veteran is killed in war, he dies 2 deaths. The first is when he's killed. The second is when we forget him or her. Yeah. There are actually 4 women on the list too. And so what my vision is to build a bust for all these veterans. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to raise the money myself. I'm going into the business community, the local communities. Like I'm working right now with the city of Alabaster. James Michael Butler was killed. He's a Chief Warrant Officer, graduated Thompson High School. Matter of fact, the same year my son graduated from Thompson High School. And so we're working with them to get into the community, to build awareness and to raise the money to build that bus. Then the cool thing about it, Tommy, is that bus can go to City Hall, it can go to the city library, or it can go to the high school where they want it at.
So if we have a viewer that's a parent or loved one of a veteran that's been killed, they go to your website as well?
Go to the Alabama Fallen Warriors, or just get in touch with me.
Do you have a list?
We don't. I have a list. There's a list of 120 people.
No, I mean, but of people that have requested.
Yeah. Right now, it's just started up late last year, so we're just getting going.
I got a feeling you might get inundated with some calls. I hope.
I hope I do. You can call me at 266-0632 and get in touch with me and let me know. And I have a board that will get together, work with the community to help raise the money. Like when we did Andrew Hand's bust, I raised $11,000 in 72 hours just by getting the word out to people. And everybody wanted to step up. My organization, Vets for Vets, we donated $1,000 of seed money to start. And then right after that, we got the whole $11,000 we needed.
Are there movements, I call it a movement, like this in other states?
Nobody else is doing this.
That's sad.
It is. It really is. And, from Alabama, we had guys men and women from ages 18 to 54 that have been killed. And we just got to remember these guys. There's 3 busts down in Mobile. one at Auburn, one at Alabama. And I'll tell you another story. The Murchison bus we just dedicated back in February, Jerome Murchison was from Adger, Alabama. And they said, look, nobody's going to come to Adger, Alabama and see my son. So they want to put him somewhere. So I've designed an Alabama Fallen Warriors monument that the Hoover Veterans Park is now considering to put down there at the park. And where that monument's going to go is going to recognize all 120 veterans. And the plan is there'll be a pathway leading up to it so we can put those busts along the pathway leading up to this monument I designed.
But it would be the bust of those individuals
that been killed
that didn't want the bust taken to, for example, Adger, Alabama.
Exactly.
So they would have the option.
That's right. Yeah.
It's really surprising to me that something like this doesn't happen in other states. When you think about the Corvette Association of America or whatever, I have a friend with a '66 Corvette.
Well, a big thing that just happened the other day is Absolut Vodka contacted me that heard about the Alabama Fallen Warriors Project, and they're going to donate $1 for every bottle of Absolut Vodka to the Alabama Fallen Warriors Project.
For every bottle
sold.
Where?
Everywhere, up to $5,000. That's a start.
Wow.
And so that's just kind of that's, I mean, anytime you develop something like this, you first work on a brand awareness. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? And then once people see it and they understand what's going on, then they get enamored with the idea and they want to get involved. So it's building, the momentum's building. I mean, this with Absolut Vodka is great.
Yeah, that is great. I used to be a big fan of Absolut
Vodka.
Oh, really? Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Then I moved to another brand and then I just quit.
Yeah, that's...
And I feel a lot better for it. I'm Tommy Spina. I'm a sober Tommy Spina. This is Our Issues Birmingham. Don't go away. We'll be right back.